Now you're almost ready to start your team, but first, Dan, talk a little bit about strategy with us.
Okay, the first thing you want to do when drafting your fantasy team is, especially early on, draft players that help you in the most categories possible. When you're looking at a hitter, you want them to be able to get home runs, RBIs, have a high on-base percentage or a high batting average, depending on what your league uses, and have them steal a few bases too. If you can concentrate on getting players that fill out those 5 categories, all of a sudden you look down and, hey, if I get 5 or 6 players that steal 10 to 12 bases, that's a very good thing, and it prevents you from having to go get a 1 category player later that just steals bases and hurts your team. You want to add up as much as you can, especially in the early rounds, to help your team out. That's value. And the same thing on the pitching side. You're going to get pitchers with wins, strikeouts, ERA, good whip. You get as many of those as you can, so that when you have to go get a player that's a 1 position player or 1 category player like a closer, you can afford to do it because you've taken care of those other categories. Now, the next thing you want to look at is position scarcity. Sometimes there are only 3 good third basemen. If you don't get one of them, you're at a disadvantage to the 3 teams who have them. And sometimes there are 12 shortstops that are pretty much the same. And you could take the 4th one in the 4th or 5th round, or you could take the 10th one 5 rounds later, and there's really no difference. So take the one a few rounds later and save yourself some value.